Saint Teresa of Avila, a spiritual doctor of the Church, reflected one day, "I think that if I had understood then, as I do now, that this great King really dwells within a little palace of my soul, I should not have left him alone so often, and never allowed his dwelling place to get so dirty." This great saint of the Church recalls for us something very profound that is repeated each time we celebrate the Holy Eucharist. Christ comes to dwell within our souls. At the proclamation, "Behold, the Lamb of God," the Revised Translation of Mass has us responding, "Lord, I am not worthy to have you enter under my roof, but only say the word, and my soul shall be healed." This direct allusion to St. Luke's Gospel is echoed throughout the spiritual tradition of the Catholic Church. From St. Paul to St. Teresa, down to the spiritual authors of our time, there is no richer spiritual insight than to know that the triune God comes to dwell within our hearts. Jesus himself says, "Remain in me as I remain in you." In order for us to bear fruitful lives, Jesus comes to make his home in us. We may ask how we merit such a wonderful gift. Our worthiness is not made of anything we do, but from the healing word of Christ that purifies and washes us clean. For this reason, we call upon the Lord to only say the word that will heal our souls. Like St. Teresa, we are not always fully aware that the great King really dwells within us, so we may neglect him or even allow our souls to become dirty with sin. Each participation in Mass reminds us to recommit ourselves to preparing a worthy dwelling place for the Lord. Each participation in Mass recalls us to be attentive to the abiding presence of the Lord. Today, as we celebrate Mass, we are encouraged to be particularly aware of this great spiritual truth. Christ comes to make his dwelling under our roof.